Hello. So this week I worked on this new phase of the composition, which is about techniques. And I actually had a really perfect beginning because I broken a tuning machine of my guitar. And so I had to go through this stuff about truss roads, actions, and strings and things like in a guitar workshop, which are actually not my main direction. I was completely out of this stuff. I don't like to work on the technical thing of the guitar, and so I had to go in this direction anyway because of the composition about technique. So I went into this music area, which is much technical, and so I view interviews of Matteo Mancuso, Jack Gardiner, Josh Meadow, and many other incredible musicians. I really like them. I am not at all like them. I'm in a different place of music, but I like them, and I need their knowledge to understand how to go through this new part of my composition. So I went into this kind of economy picking, inside picking, all this stuff I really didn't care about for years. And now I'm quite interested in going back to this technical stuff. I'm not so good technically, but I can work on it. I tried to transcribe a solo of Matteo Mancuso, which is on the new Jack Gardiner album, is The Snow Job, and I like it. I cannot play it at the speed Matteo plays it, but I can do it, 50%, which is huge for me, a huge result. So this was a transcription I did, and I went into also these profilers, modelers, amplitude tonics, quad quartix. I didn't know anything about that. I was in my wonderful guitar place where just played the guitar. But it's interesting, and I would like to study these new tools to go through this part, these aspects. But going to the composition itself, I've tried to create this development of the idea I did the last week, and I had a first attempt which was very fusion-like, and I worked quite strongly on that, and at the end I was completely unsatisfied. No, because there was something like I would call it a timbric sound that everybody has, bass, drums, guitar. I don't like it. A conformism, timbrical conformism. Okay. So I did an acoustic translation of this idea, which was quite promising too, but I didn't like it at all. So I went into another direction, and I improvised on a bass, synth bass, and then I put it on some very complex chords. Okay, it was a good idea too, but not at all as I liked it. But in this development, I understood that this new composition will have three main layers, which is one about the industrial rhythm, and I think I will go in some place to get real sounds and not just downloading them from the internet as I did the last week. I want to record them directly, and this will be the basement, like the body of the composition. Then there will be the heart of the composition, which will be about this intervallic structure. I had this idea during this week, and I like it, so I will use it. But I will put it in the acoustical environment, and it will be something like the heart of the piece. And over that there will be the algorithm So the electric guitar playing these phrases that will have to be connected like an engine, because this is actually the whole machine, the moving machine. So it will be an EREC. This is the name of the machine in the Technos language. And so I will have the 3 dimensions of the composition: body, heart, and mind. And it wasn't so easy this week because I went into so different part, technical stuff, guitar to repair, interviews, sweeping techniques, amplitude plugins, and then composing and trying to get an idea, and I wasn't unsatisfied. So I hope this next week will go better. And I had this good thing to change idea. So to have the free to change direction when it's necessary, to not falling in love with something and go toward that direction necessarily. So I'm really happy about this time. I hope you are well too, and see you next week.